Hi everyone, welcome. Today we will go over nutrition for diabetes in pregnancy. This presentation is prepared by Women Health Dietitian from IWK Health. The goal of this video is to understand how nutrition impacts blood sugar during pregnancy, learn key eating habits for managing diabetes, and support healthy outcomes for both mother and baby. Type 2 diabetes happens when your body has trouble using insulin properly. Insulin is a hormone helps move blood sugar from the food you eat into the cell for energy. When your body cannot use insulin well, blood sugar builds up. Over time, the pancreas may not make enough insulin to keep blood sugar normal. Pregnancy hormones make insulin work less effectively. This is called insulin resistance. This means that your blood sugar can rise more easily during pregnancy. So it's very important during pregnancy to keep a close monitor on your blood sugar to protect both you and the baby. If blood sugar is too high during pregnancy, it can cause the baby to grow too large, leading to a harder delivery, lead to low blood sugar in the baby after birth, increase the risk of high blood pressure of preeclampsia, raise the risk of miscarriage or early birth. Good blood sugar control help prevent these problems and support a healthy pregnancy. With the right care, individuals with type 2 diabetes can have healthy pregnancy. Here are some practical tips. Eat regular meal and snacks. Don't skip. Choose high fiber food like fruit, veggie, and whole grains. Include protein like chicken, egg, tofu, or beans with all meal and snack. Chew water or milk instead of sugary drinks. Limit sugary food and drinks. Monitor blood sugar regularly as recommended. Include physical activity as approved by healthcare provider. What are macronutrients? Macronutrients are nutrients your body needs in the largest amount. Carbohydrates, protein, and fat are the three types of macronutrients that we consume daily. Most of the carbohydrate we eat comes from starchy food. For example, grain and product made from grain like rice, pasta, cereal, bread, crackers, cookie. Starchy vegetable like corn, potato, sweet potato, peas, legumes, milk and yogurt, ice cream, frozen yogurt, plant-based beverage, fruit and juice, and smoothie. Carbohydrate has the direct impact on your blood sugar because 90 to 100% of carbohydrate eaten are broken down into sugar and absorbed in our bloodstream within minutes to hours. However, carbohydrates are not the bad food, and the person with diabetes is not on a low carbohydrate diet. Carbohydrate also contain fiber, which the body cannot digest. Fiber can benefit our body in many ways, including slow down sugar absorption. Choosing high fiber carbohydrates and paying attention to the serving size of these carbohydrate food at meal and snack is the key to help manage our blood sugar. Fiber is a type of carbohydrate that the body cannot digest. Fiber come from legumes such as kidney bean, chickpea, lentils, whole grain like barley, oat, quinoa, nuts like almond, peanut, cashew, seed like pumpkin seed, flaxseed, chia seed, and fruit and vegetable. Fiber have many benefits for our body, including keeping your blood sugar steady, keep you feel full longer, support digestion and prevent constipation, lower cholesterol, and support heart health. That's why it's very important to include lots of fiber with our meals. Protein is a nutrient your body needs to grow, heal, and stay strong. During pregnancy, it also helps your baby grow properly. Protein comes from egg, fish, chicken, pork, beef, and there are plant-based proteins such as cheese, beans, lentil, chickpeas, and paneer. There are many benefits of protein, including helps build and repair muscle and tissues, keep you full for longer, helps control blood sugar, and support baby growth and development. Fat is a nutrient your body needs for energy, brain health, and to help you absorb vitamins. During pregnancy, fat also helps your baby grow and develop. There are many different types of fat, but healthy fat, such as omega-3 and unsaturated fat, are the best one for our body. They often coming from olive oil, avocado, nuts and seed, nut butter, fatty fish like salmon, trout, and sardine. Fat provide long-lasting energy, support your baby brains and body development, help you absorb vitamins like A, D, E, K, and slow down sugar absorption. It is best to limit unhealthy fat from deep-fried, fast food, and processed food, as they tend to increase cholesterol and the rate of heart disease.
Your diet should include a wide range of food, aiming for low fat, sugar, and salt, while focusing on whole grains, proteins, fruit, vegetables, and calcium sources. The Canada's Food Guide Play Method is a visual guide to help encourage intake of a variety of food groups and create a well-balanced diet. Step 1. Make half of your plate non-starchy vegetable from salad, green beans, carrot, pepper, tomato, cucumber. Step 2. Make a quarter of your plate protein foods like meat, chicken, fish, tofu, egg, beans, lentil, chickpeas. Step 3. Make the last quarter of your plate grains and starches from rice, potato, pasta, corn, sweet potato. It's important to include a balanced protein, carbohydrate, and healthy fat in your diet for overall blood sugar control. This combination helps provide sustained energy and promote a stable body energy balance. Another visual guide to help with portion is this handy portion guide. As you can see, for fruit, grains, and starch, choose an amount the size of your fist or alternatively the size of the tennis ball. For vegetable, choose an amount as much as you can hold in both hands. For meat and alternative, choose an amount up to the size of the palm of your hand and the thickness of your little finger, or alternatively the size of a deck of cards. And for fat, limit fat to an amount the size of the tip of your thumb.
Let's talk about healthy weight gain during pregnancy when you have diabetes. It is completely normal and actually essential to gain some weight while you are pregnant. This supports your baby growth, the placenta, and your own body as it prepares for birth and breastfeeding. The amount of weight you should gain depends on your pre-pregnancy weight. For most people, it's between 11 to 16 kilograms, but we are not just looking for number, we are paying attention to how and when you gain weight. What matters most is that weight comes from nutrient-rich food. Eating smaller, balanced meals every few hours, especially with protein, fiber, and healthy fat, can help keep your blood sugar stable while still giving you and baby what you need. You don't need to eat for two, just about 300 to 450 extra calories per day in the second to third trimester. That may be as simple as an extra smoothie or an afternoon snack with nuts and fruit. And finally, slow and steady progress is ideal. Too much weight gain, especially from sugary or refined food, can lead to higher blood sugar or complication.
The Healthy Eating Plan for Diabetes in Pregnancy booklet is included in your diabetes education kit. We will review some content from this booklet, so it would be helpful if you have it out and follow along. Eating regularly keeps blood sugar and insulin steady by not having too much or too little carbohydrates at the time. We suggested a meal pattern of 3 balanced meals plus 3 snacks daily with a regular and consistent meal and snack time. Eating regular meal and snack can help to control hunger and prevent overeating. It can also help you choose healthier foods that are low in fat, sugar, and salt, and high in fiber, protein, and other essential nutrients. We definitely want you eating carbohydrate throughout the day as you and baby need the carbohydrate for energy and nutrients. Our goal is to spread out the carbohydrate throughout the 3 meals and 2 to 3 snacks per day. As you can see, we suggested about 30 to 45 grams of carbohydrate at breakfast, 45 to 60 grams of carbohydrate at lunch and supper, 15 grams of carbohydrate at midday snack, and about 15 to 30 grams of carbohydrate at night snack. Your meal plan and individual carb target may look slightly different than the suggested carb target. We can work with you to customize your meal plan and individual carb target based on your blood sugar value. Carbohydrate counting is like keeping track of the fuel your body gets from the food you eat, especially the kind that quickly turns into sugar. It's a method for managing your blood sugar levels and is particularly important for people with diabetes. Here's how it works. Identify carbohydrate. Focus on the food that have carbohydrate, like bread, pasta, rice, fruit, and sweet. These are the ones that affect your blood sugar. Measure portions. Pay attention to how much you eat. Portions matter because they determine the amount of carbohydrate you're getting. And count carbohydrate. Literally count the gram of carbohydrate in your meal and snack. Food label can be super helpful for this. These are also apps and tools that make it easier. In your booklet, we include example what is 1 serving of carbohydrate look like and how many grams of carbohydrate is in 1 serving. Remember the magic number 15. 1 serving of carbohydrate equals 15 grams of carbohydrate. For example, look at the table. This is 1/2 small bagel, 1 slice of bread, 1/3 cup of cooked rice, 1/2 cup of pasta, 1/2 cup of mashed potato, 2 plain rice cake, 3 cups of popcorn. These are equal to 1 serving of carbohydrate equal to 15 grams of carbohydrate. Moving on to this table, for example, if you are having 2 slices of whole wheat bread, 2 eggs, 1 cup of milk, and 1 tablespoon of butter for breakfast. Here are the amount of carbohydrate you are getting. In 2 slices of whole wheat bread, there is 30 grams of carbohydrate. And in 1 cup of milk, there is 15 grams of carbohydrate. So the total of carbohydrate you're getting at this meal is about 45 grams.
Let's do an example together. Looking in this table, how many carbohydrates are in this meal? In 2/3 cup of rice, half cup of lentil soup, 3 ounces of grilled chicken, tomato and cucumber salad, 1 tablespoon of poppy seed dressing, and 2 cups of strawberries. Okay, so there are 2 servings of carbohydrate in 2/3 cup of rice, so it's equal to 30 grams. There is 1 serving of carbohydrate in half cup of lentil soup, so it's equal to 15 grams. There is no carbohydrate in the chicken or the salad. In the poppy seed dressing, there may be some carbohydrate depending on the brand that you are using. And there is 1 serving of carbohydrate in 2 cups of strawberries, so equal 15 grams. So the total of carbohydrate in this meal is 60 grams. Nutrition fact table can be found on most packaged food. Labels give you the most accurate carbohydrate information. To find the carbohydrate information on the label, follow this easy step. The amount of carbohydrate listed is for the serving size given. Are you eating more or less or the same amount? Compare to the serving size given to find the amount of carbohydrate you are eating. The total amount of carbohydrate in grams is listed first. This number includes starch, sugar, and fiber. Starch is not listed separately. Fiber does not raise your blood sugar and should be subtracted from the total carbohydrate. So for this example, we will get 36 grams of carbohydrate, subtract 6 grams of fiber, then we will have 30 grams available carbohydrate. As your pregnancy progresses, the need for extra energy and protein increase. Having a snack in between meals can help meet that demand and also help support your blood sugar stay in target and prevent overhungry at meals. Try having 15 grams of carbohydrate paired with protein. And especially in the evening, before you go to bed, having a healthy evening snack can help keep your blood sugar in target while you're sleeping. It is important for meal and snack to be spaced out at least 2 hours apart because having meal and snack too close together can cause a high reading at the next blood sugar check. Some of the examples include like a mini pizza made from half English muffin with tomato sauce, cheese, and vegetable, some fruit with cheese or nut butter, 1 to 2 hard-boiled egg with half cup of ribs, hummus and cup of veggie or whole grain crackers and tuna. There is a handout in your bag that would help for more some snack idea. Take a look. Have you ever heard about the Glycemic Index, GI? The Glycemic Index measures how fast food raises your blood sugar level. Foods are ranked from a 0 to 100. Low GI food raise your blood sugar slowly, and higher GI food raise your blood sugar quickly. Knowing the glycemic index of food could help you identify a food that is have better quality, better nutrient, and better for your blood sugar. Choosing a low glycemic index of food help keep your blood sugar level more steady. Low GI food also provide longer lasting energy, and it helps reduce the risk of spike and crash in your blood sugar. Examples of low GI food are whole grain, barley, quinoa, parboiled rice, brown rice, starchy vegetable, sweet potato, peas, fruit like apple, berries, and ripe bananas, oranges. Examples of high GI food include white bread, naan cereals like all-bran flake, Rice Krispie, sharp drink, white jasmine rice, brown banana, watermelon, and rice milk. For the complete list, please see the handout by Diabetes Canada website. Staying hydrated is definitely important for overall health and well-being. Aim for 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. Can add lemon, cucumber, or fruit slice for more flavor. Use sparkling water with no artificial sweetener and minimal ingredients. Limit sugary drink like soda or juice, which can spike your blood sugar. Artificial sweetener are sugar substitutes that add sweetness to food and drinks without raising your blood sugar. They have little to no calories and are often used in diet or sugar-free products. Most artificial sweeteners are considered safe during pregnancy when used in moderation. Artificial sweeteners may reduce sugar, but they don't offer nutrients. Products that make with artificial sweetener, they don't often have a lot of high-quality nutrients in them either. It's best to keep them limited and focus on nutritious food for you and your baby. If you are looking for more recipe, resources, and information, here are some useful websites that you can refer to. Physical activities are very important in normal daily life, and especially when you're having diabetes in pregnancy. Health Canada recommends pregnant individuals should accumulate at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise each week. Exercise can help with mood, energy level, and sleep, help with common pregnancy symptoms like constipation, swelling, back pain, leg cramp, urinary incontinence. Um, Exercise helps with prepare your body for birth and recovery faster. It helps lessen pregnancy conditions like high blood pressure and diabetes and help maintain a healthy weight gain. There are certain conditions in pregnancy that preventing people from doing physical activity. Always consult with your doctor prior to starting a new physical activity. Some recommended type of physical activity include brisk walking, stationary bicycle, swimming, water aerobic, prenatal yoga. Refer to the handout in your bags for more information. If you have a glucometer at home and you are familiar with using your glucometer, it is recommended to check your blood sugar at this time every day. When you wake up fasting, 1 hour after breakfast, before and 1 hour after lunch, before and 1 hour after dinner. The blood sugar target level for before meal is 5.2 or less, and 1 hour after each meal is 7.7 or less. For those who don't have a glucometer at home, you will be provided one on Wednesday clinic, or you can pick up one from the pharmacy of your choice. Before your clinic visit, please complete this 3-day food and blood sugar record. You can record all the food that you're eating for each meal and snack. If you can be specific with the portion size, that would be great. This would help us understand what you are currently eating and where your blood sugar at. If you do have a glucometer and you are testing your blood sugar, you can also record it on the paper. Under the breakfast, lunch, and supper column, you see some number recorded there. The top number is before meal number, and the bottom number would be 1 hour after meal number. So make sure to bring your full food and blood sugar record with you to your clinic visit. We will review this together then. We have a few true or false questions to review some of the information that we have provided today. First question, you can eat as much as carbohydrate at each meal and snack. It's false, because portion control of carbohydrate is the key to help manage your blood sugar. We would want you to have carbohydrate throughout the day, but you should spread it out between the 3 meals and 3 snacks. Question 2, you can eat as much as non-starchy vegetable at each meal and snack. It's true. Non-starchy vegetables have fiber and can help with blood sugar control. They also provide a lot of essential nutrients that is very important for your pregnancy. Question 3. Eat 3 meals plus a bedtime snack daily and include protein with all meal and snack. It's true. Question 4. Check your blood sugar only after a meal. It's false. You should check your blood sugar before you start eating and then 1 hour after the last bite of food. Question 5. 10 to 15 minutes of exercise activities after meal can help with blood sugar control. It's true. If you have any question or concern, or if you need extra support, please email us at gdmnutrition@iwk.nshealth.ca or give us a call at 470-6606. We are in office 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. every Monday to Friday.